Hello everyone! Yes, I'm wearing the glasses. It's not so much that I'm a fan of the glasses, it's that I'm a really big fan of being able to see things. Also, it's raining out and I need to get better lighting. So this Friday, the movie Ender's Game opens up in theaters here in the US, and I know some people who are actually planning on straight up boycotting it. Now firstly, this is one of my all-time favorite books ever. I read it when I was very young and I absolutely fell in love with it. Realistically, any precocious young child who is a little bored in school and wants to feel like they're special and while at the same time maybe playing video games all day every day would probably really like this book. You know, hypothetically. One of the things that really amazes me about this book is that it was written in 1984, when people were still playing Pong. Friggin' Pong. Now the book itself is maybe a little controversial in that there are some graphic and violent scenes, but the real controversy with this book, and therefore the movie, is that Orson Scott Card, the author of the book, is very, very vocal, and by vocal I mean hateful and deranged, about his beliefs regarding homosexuality and gay marriage. All of this didn't really come to the forefront until many years after he had published the books, and I had the fortune of finding the books and falling in love with them before my feelings towards the man were ever tarnished. All of the books in the Enderverse are really well crafted, and I recommend them to anyone. I have literally all of them in hardcover. There are websites that have been created to support the boycott of the film. SkipEndersGame.com is a thing. A book, once it has been published, no longer belongs to the author. It belongs to the readers. The book itself doesn't have any anti-gay anything in it at all. In fact, some of the ideas presented in the book are very, very progressive. The fact that Card was brought up to believe what he does not explicitly make him a bad person. Just a misguided one. I mean, if you were taught from the time that you're very young that it's bad to open umbrellas indoors, it's very likely that you aren't going to open an umbrella indoors. And when someone does, you're just gonna give them the stink eye real bad. Once again, I'd like to state that the author can be removed from his work, particularly when the work doesn't reflect any misguided views that the author may have. Here's an example. The Constitution of the United States, written mostly by slave owners. But the document doesn't reflect that. Now, I do understand the impulse that some people may have for not wanting to support the film. But here's the thing. Orson Scott Card is actually a very small part in what it took to make the film. With the exception of Card, pretty much everyone involved supports LGBT equality. So remember that while you may be trying to not support someone who is bigoted, you might also be not supporting people who aren't bigoted and share your beliefs. Now, all that aside, I really hope they don't screw this one up. There might have to be a movie review soon. Bye-bye. P.S. The answer to the giraffe riddle that's been going around Facebook is the door. Anybody who tells you that it's the eyes is a sausage.